Hey everybody, I'm on my way home. Baby, we got to turn around. I left my appendix there. Anyway, I have an inflammatory bowel disease and I had an appendicitis. When the nurse practitioner walked into the ER and said, first of all, she said, "Did you eat that Whataburger?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Oh no." And I thought, well, they're finna start operating on my cancer right now. She said, "You got a bad appendix. There is no cancer. And I have an inflammatory bowel disease, some kind of colitis." I've never been more happy. I've never been more relieved, I think. When I walked out of Bricky's, I don't think I felt the relief I felt when she told me that it was my appendix. And I've got friends that are nurses and things, and they were all like, coming to me after I posted what was really going on. And they were like, "Man, we were thinking it was going to be bad." Excuse me. And so was I. I mean, I was a nurse. I'm married to a nurse. I have a phone that can Google things. And my symptomology was indicative of really bad things. And, I told you a doctor in Virginia digitally inspected me, and so did my practitioner, and nobody found a hemorrhoid. So it was a really scary thing. And I sat there and I recorded that 15-minute video that night, and let me tell you something, I still feel the exact same way. I realize now that I cannot do the things that I have done. I realize now that I have to be gentle and nice to this body of mine that I've beaten up over the years. But I'm sitting there thinking things like, I don't have time to fix the things I've broken with Cheryl. I won't have time to see Harley and Dylan grow up. I won't have time to have Gracie and Harper back in my life. And guys, it was destroying me. I mean, I've not cried so many guilty tears in my life, I don't think. But I got really, really back in touch with God, and I really have realized that priority number one for me has always been me, and what I want, and what I don't want to feel, and what I want to feel. And it didn't matter what anybody else thought or wanted for me, or anything that I would do for me that would get in the way of somebody having something else, and I didn't care, and I'm no longer that guy. And I know a lot of people are going to see this video, well, all 13 of you, and you're going to think, we've all heard that before. I know his wife's heard that before, and I know my wife has heard that before. But even she has said she's noticed the difference. And let me tell you something, guys. If there was anybody in the whole wide world who could call out my bull crap before I even finished the sentence, it's her. I'm ready to live my best life. I've never said that. I'm ready to put my wife and my family right after God. So thank you all for the well wishes and for reaching out and for thinking and praying. I cannot tell you how much that means to me. I really don't think I would have gotten through it as easily had I not had you guys. Especially you, D. You're awesome. Everybody, I love you. Thank you so much for thinking and praying and keeping Cheryl and my kids and me in your mind and in your hearts. I really appreciate it. I really didn't feel like I deserved that. So, thank you.